Hello guys, welcome back to this channel. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe to this channel. Here in today's update on Twist of Fate, we will see that Rhea and Alia is finally exposed, and also Prachi exposed Rhea fake pregnancy by removing a fake belly pregnancy. Pallavi and other members of the family is very shocked after being long deceived by Alia and Rhea. Don't forget to watch the video to the end to know more about what happened in the episode. And also, Rhea and Alia is thrown out of the house and they vow to come back for revenge. Don't forget to watch the video to the end to know more about what happened in the episode and what later becomes of Rhea and Alia. Love you all. Alia says it is proof that Rhea is pregnant with Rambi's baby. She says Prachi has always taunted Rhea and asks how can a woman do this to another woman. Rhea says my own sister tells anything about me. She says I did wrong thing, but becoming a mother is not wrong. She says I thought that it is a happy moment for me. She says Rambi always supports Prachi. She asks him why he differentiates between Prachi and a baby. She says you can't forget this baby. She says I am pleading in front of my mother and asks her to give her justice. She says don't punish a mother. I'm pregnant with Rambi's child and asks her to give her rights. Pallavi gets emotional. Prachi says enough and says how much you will lie. She says I saw you having papaya and ordering deep tissue massage. She says you have manipulated the samples and reports many times. She asks why don't you feel ashamed of your lies and says you are not pregnant. Rhea says she's lying and swears on her baby that she is not lying. She says if I'm lying then my baby won't be born alive. The episode starts with Rhea telling that if she's lying, then would her unborn baby be born dead? Doctor comes there and says nobody will die with your lies, Rhea, as you are not pregnant and there is no baby in her womb. He says she has been lying with everyone about her pregnancy. He shows the real report with his signs. Alia says he's a liar. He's lying. Rhea is pregnant and we don't want to know this. Rhea says we read the report given by you. She says everyone has gone to the hospital. Doctor says it was a fake report. Alia says how to believe you. Maybe you have manipulated the report on someone's insistence. Doctor tells that they can change the reports on paper but not on the mail. He shows Rhea report in his mail. He says I received this report before you people came to the hospital and it is written that Rhea is not pregnant. Alia asks who are you? He says I'm a doctor. Alia says this is our family matter. Why did you come? Prachi says I have called him and tells that you had gone to the hospital so I was sure that you would do something. She says she requested the doctor to come here and read a real report. Alia says you are making fun of Rhea pregnancy and asks everyone to kill her at once, rather than killing her every moment. Rambi asks Alia to let them talk and says when Rhea is questioned, you're answering and asks if I answer when someone questions Prachi. Alia asks Pallavi to stop Rambi. Pallavi asks why should I stop him? He is right and tells Alia that she has lost her dignity. Rhea says mom. Pallavi asks her to shut up and asks her to answer Prachi. Rhea says when everyone announced me as guilty, then what should I answer? She says Prachi has done an amazing setup and brought the doctor who is bought by her. Doctor says I came here to tell the truth and tells that he brought the CCTV footage. He shows them the CCTV in which Rhea is offering him money to hide a fake pregnancy. He says if I was a saleable doctor then I would have been sold by her money. Rhea says Prachi is not pregnant, she is lying. She says I am pregnant. Prachi removes the belt showing her fake tummy from Rhea's clothes. Rhea is shocked. Everyone is shocked to see her fake baby bump. Prachi asks if you want to see anything. Doctor says everything is proved now. Rhea says Prachi will be responsible for my death and goes. Rambi holds Prachi and asks her to let Rhea go. Alia asks if Rhea does something to herself. Shahana goes behind Prachi. Pallavi tells Alia that she doesn't expect this from her and don't want to fall to her level by arguing with her. Rhea goes to her room holding kerosene can and locks the door. She thinks why nobody is coming. Come and save me. She thinks if someone comes out and look outside. She thinks nobody cares for her and even before her death. She says they used to roam around them and used to get scared with her threats, but now She thinks if she pour kerosene oil and lights the matchstick to scare them, it can catch fire and can be dangerous for her. She thinks to faint to hang herself and thinks someone will break the door and will save her. She then thinks if nobody saves her, then she will die. She then thinks to act to cut her wrist with a knife. She thinks whenever she did this, she was successful. She hears someone's coming and pretends as if she wants to die, as Rambi is not with her. Prachi comes to the window and asks her not to do this and says, I love you very much. I will give you Ma and Papa's love. She apologized to her from Rambi's side. Rhea asks where is Rambi. Shahana comes there and asks if he really wants to commit suicide. Rhea cuts her wrist slightly, shocking them and says she really wants to die as there is nobody who loves her. She says she don't want to die and blame Prachi for snatching her love from her. She says if Rambi had stopped me, then I would have stopped. She says he don't care for me and says you don't want to see me and I can't live without seeing him. She says he ended everything and now don't care for me. Prachi says I care for you. Shana asks Prachi to go and call Rambi. Prachi goes. Rhea asks, do you want me to write your name on suicide note? She opens the kerosene oil. Alia says if we don't get anything which right way, then we have to twist the finger. Paravi shouts enough and says, I tried not to talk to you, but you are making it difficult for me. She says we have accepted Rhea in front of our guest and called her as Rambi's wife, and this would be baby's mother. She says what Rhea and you have done with us. She says you have enmity with Prachi, but what is our fault? She says you didn't think even once what we feel when truth comes. She says there is no excuse of cheap twins and asks her to shut her mouth. Vikram says you have been like Abby, even a bit, then you would have been happy. He says you didn't have family due to this. He says just as Abby went to coma, you are taking all over his business. I never saw you going to office as your entire concentration was on planning, plotting and extortion. He said you couldn't become a good mother, sister and aunt. Alia says, I didn't ask you for a reward, so don't talk about me. Lida says, you didn't fulfill your relation with your son. Blavi says, I don't want to stoop to your level by arguing with you, but I have to make my hands dirty to claim my house. She asks her to get out of her house right now. Vikram asks her to leave. Ariane opens the door and says he can't overdo what she has done. He breaks his relation with her. Alia says, have you lost it? Ariane says, I choose you than choosing that, but I couldn't be with you as you was with Rhea. Alia says, Ariane says we shall leave the relation incomplete and says, I can't see my mother's face this way. Valavi says, Ariane has values of his mama Abby and has good values as he is like his father Purab. Alia asks if everyone is done and says, I will not stop here. Where people don't want to see mirror, she says she will talk to Rhea later and goes. Prachi comes out and tells Rambi that Rhea is trying to cut her wrist. Rambi says she has done this before also and that's why this thing has happened. He says she will not do anything. Prachi says if she does anything then we will repent. Rambi says you will repent. She takes Rambi with her and asks Rhea to open the door. Rhea says Rambi don't want me to leave and that's why he is not saying anything. Prachi gives her swear to Rambi and asks him to ask Rhea to open the door. But Rhea asks Rambi if he accepts that he loved her first, but this Patrick came between them. Rambi says even if Patrick haven't come between us, then also we would have never united. He asks her to take her bag and leave from the house. He says never come back. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe to this channel and don't forget to drop a comment in the comment section. I will do well to reply you all. See you on my next video. Bye bye.